Good morning. Good. Hey, Joanne, where you at? You wanna go have breakfast with us, Hoochie Mama? Tina, Hoochie Mama. Good morning, Teresa Riley. Good morning. I miss the phone calls. Good morning, ladies. How are you all doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope y'all are having an awesome day. I got a message. No, hombre, girls. Ah, okay, Joanne. Okay, do you have all your bumper hanging? Oh, yeah, Joanne. Ophelia was looking for you because she wants you to get that puppy. There's a little puppy. It's cute. He already made the hola hola. The puppy made the Hall of Fame on Ophelia's platform last night. I am cold. Uy, I'm cold. So what's going on? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? That's gonna be my trademark. It was a cute. Oh yeah, it's a cute girl. It's a cute little girl. It's because a certain individual goes on live and she never knows what's going on. ¿Qué te pasando aquí? Like, dude, cállate la boca, Ruca. ¿Tú sabes que estás bien metida en todo el drama? I want to go have breakfast at Blackbeard. Black Bear or Black Bear? Black Bear. Who's gonna invite me to breakfast or Black Bear? Or what is it? What's the name of the place? I had to get up early. Where are you headed to? To the bank, Cochi? To the bank, because they were charging me the escrow. And they said that if I paid the full amount, that my mortgage wouldn't change. And I got my bill today and yesterday, and it's like $50 more. So I'm like, Black Bear, yeah, Black Bear, yeah, Black Bear Diner. Sorry, I have to go and show them the receipt that I already paid it. I paid my mortgage and then I paid the escrow, so my payment better go down. It's nice, Joanne. It's nice. Um, the only thing that when I eat there, I don't know what to eat because their meals are real big. Hola, salvadoreño. Their plates are real big, so it's too much food for me, and I can't eat all that food. And Ricky doesn't like to share. Ricky eats his whole meal, so I'm like, okay, what am I gonna eat? And some places I'm able to get away with ordering the kids' meals, but some places they don't let me, and it's upsetting because you know that if you bring that food home, you're not gonna eat it. If you didn't eat it there, you're not gonna eat it at home. So it's a waste of money. So that's why sometimes I avoid going to restaurants. Manuel. Vale más que te hagas subscribe, porque estás ahí comentando y ni me conoces. Subscribers only. Ahí está. Yo estoy en mi plataforma nomás para saludar a la gente. Yo no ando buscando marido ni querido porque estoy bien contenta casadita, sir. Sorry. Pues que tienen esta gente. You know that in a lot of marriages, social media has been the cause of their divorces. The Hoochie has been. Son pinches freeloaders. 25 people watching and only 3 thumbs up. ¿A poco los haters están aquí ya tan temprano? Pues I know one of them ya está recording, so tengo screenshots donde Lolo dice, hey, she's live, record, record. Ay, qué gente. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. They got a new system here. One time, someone used the account from the parental involvement, not parental involvement, I wait, hold on. I don't like to carry cash because one time they broke my window at the funeral home and they stole my purse and I had $1,000 in my purse. So ever since then, I don't carry cash. Where's my receipt? Okay. My brother-in-law is going through a divorce because social media, there was confrontations and now it was bad. That's crazy. Sandra Ronderos, good morning. So yeah, majority of the divorces, the people that I know that are separated or divorced is because of social media platforms, Facebook. You know, one time I had an individual on Facebook, and she had been married since she was like 14 years old, 15 years old to the same man. And then one day I started noticing some stuff on Facebook, and I said, this girl, she's trying to get someone's attention on Facebook. Sure enough, her and her husband ended up separating, and she started going out to the bars and hanging out at the bars and drinking and partying, and then the boyfriend or querido or whatever you call him ended up in prison and all this stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? All because of social media drama. So yeah, I It was in 2014, I think. My cousin passed away, and I went to Heavenly Grace Funeral Home here in Harlingen. And I had put my purse in the back seat, and I said, I'm not gonna be long. I'm just gonna go give my condolences, and I'm leaving because I had said I was gonna go to bingo. So I hate the. Sorry, I had to cover it because of the sun. And I cover it because of the sun, because then it gets real hot. Um, so yeah, I went to the funeral home, and it was about 5:30 because I needed to be at the bingo at 6:30 because I had already told some people that I would meet them there. So I said, I'm just gonna go give my condolences, and then I'll head to the bingo. Well, I walked in, I gave my condolences, and I'm gonna say I wasn't even in there, not even 10 minutes, and I came out and they had already broken my window and taken my purse. I didn't care about the freaking purse. I had $1,000 in my purse. Like, damn. So ever since then, I don't carry cash with me. Oh shoot, the bank's not open yet. I have to wait for a little bit here. But yeah, anyways, I'm just here. I'm trying to figure out all this drama. Ladies, on Thursday, I noticed Miss Cindy Young went live about 3 days ago. Thursdays, Miss Cindy Young is reading her book. I'm having a hard time listening to it. I don't know. I know you, Miss Cindy Young, if you're out and about, if you're listening, your microphone, I don't know if the microphone works good, but you just need to lower the volume a little bit. I know that I got a set from a silent viewer, and they bought this for Ophelia and I haven't set it up yet, so I need to set it up. You know what? I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick because I'm hungry. I do, Tina. I do. I need to do it. We need sponsors. We need sponsors to send us money. We need sponsorship. I'm gonna call Espino Tires and see if they want to sponsor us. If they want to sponsor our platform. I'm gonna check if Espino Tires. Oh, gas is cheap here. Can I ask you all a question? Can you all be honest? What do you all think about? I know Ophelia said last time that she's not gonna talk about it, but I'm curious. I'm curious. If you're a true friend, people to pay their tires. Sí, tú, Tina Huchimama. If you're a true friend, why, like, how can I say this without offending anyone? If you're a true friend, would you allow someone else to bash on your friend, or would you uh, tell that friend that it's not right what they're doing, or what would you all do? Like, what? Como John Quiñones, what would you do? What would you do? I'm freaked out with this shit, Hoochie Mama, because we were all together on a platform. We were all good until Eni got involved. Eni, the HIPAA violator, all these people got involved, and it just turned into a whole mess, a bunch of hate. If you're a true friend, you would not allow anyone to bash on anyone. Right, Sandra? That's right. Um, that time when Ophelia that those women went over to Angie's house, and that fight happened. That time I couldn't even move a damn leg. I was so freaking fat that I could not move. And I so wanted to help Ophelia and Angie, but I couldn't even move. I couldn't even take a step forward or a step backward because I was so fat. So if I have a friend, I'm gonna protect that friend. I'm not gonna allow people to bash on that friend or talk about that person, because we're supposed to be friends. So I'm just curious, to what point, to what extent are your friends really your friends? So that's I'm just thinking crazy stuff. These individuals, that how it has gotten to this point, so much hate. Some of those women that are on that platform, and it's the same women over and over again. The Kat, Vanessa, Soso, like it's the same group of women spewing hate just because they're mad at Ophelia, so they're gonna spew hate. But wait a minute, I thought you all were friends. So what's going on? Like I'm just confused. And then they're on that platform, and that platform, Kathy and Connie cannot stand Vanessa. I don't know if you all noticed yesterday, Connie was not on the platform, and I'm sorry I brought up that name again. I can't stand that bitch. She was not on the platform because Vanessa was on the platform. Oh my God, that guy's sitting on the edge of the bridge. ¿Verdad que sí, Huchi? Like, I know I've been there for my friends, and I try to take care of my friends. I think I do. I show how close I am to my friends. If I have my platform, no one is going to come as a guest and disrespect my followers, especially my friend. Exactly. That I couldn't understand what was going on yesterday. Like, here they're trying to clear someone's name that apparently she didn't take the money. Vanessa said she gave the money to her. Like, or Vanessa didn't say she gave the money to her. The message had said the money was given to some Connie. That the lady had said the money was given to some Connie. And it just went crazy from there. Jaime wants money. He needs his money. And I really, honest to God, don't think that money was returned to that lady. But hey, that's not my. I have no dog in that fight, so I don't care about that money. I just, it was content that we could talk about, and we talked about it. And when Vanessa was on that platform, Vanessa disrespected that individual. But see, even at that individual, Eve's Apple always wants to attack people. Like, I mean, if you're gonna attack someone, why don't you put your real name? That's what I don't understand. Like, here I have Teresa Riley. We know who Teresa Riley is. We know who Love Carol is. Like, I know who Tina is. I know who Alexis is. I know who Sandra D is now. So, like, and they're not fake names. Like, Sandra D is not a fake name. Some people, but you go to, just tell me, whose last name is Apple? Eve's Apple. Eve's Apple wants to be harassing people, bashing on people, but she can't even put her real name out there. Why? What is she afraid of? Yeah, Sandra Ronderos. Yeah, your name is Sandra Ronderos. Like, I don't understand why they have to put fake names. They want to bash on people. And it's like the officer said the night before last night. Look, it's a back and forth. People calling people names. People saying ugly things to hurt people. And unless someone is making contact with you, or they're tagging you, or you're tagging them, then that's when it's harassment. So at that point, last night before last night, the individual that sent me a text made contact with me, so I did file charges for harassment. I don't know how long it's going to take for the officers to do anything, because I know there's more important things going on, and in Mercedes. But I did file charges for harassment because I do not make contact with that individual. I do not tag her on anything. I do not tag her name or her family members. So therefore, she is lying, and she made contact with me. So I don't reach out to her. Yeah, Tina, like, yeah, I'm over that shit. Like, leave me alone, and I don't need you. You don't need me, and we move on. Y se acaba el pinche corrido. Apparently, they said they sent me a screen recording yesterday that they said. Oh, and then I showed the officer yesterday because we went in to speak to the officer yesterday, and I showed him the screenshots of what that woman's husband put about my flappy legs. I said, I lost so much weight that, they cut the skin. They cut 10 pounds of skin, excessive skin. I said, and he's talking about my flappy legs. I said, I wish I could show you my legs are not flappy. And he's like, no, it's okay, Velda. I'm like, no, I'm just, I feel so good about myself that my legs are not flappy the way he's saying. I guess that's what, her cottage cheese is right now, that he actually, talks bad about her. And we shared the messages with the officer, and he couldn't believe what he was listening to. I said, and that's him talking about her. We're only repeating what he said. Like, what are we doing wrong? And the officer was like, wow, like, this is some crazy stuff. He was just in disbelief. And I want to thank Ophelia for sharing the information that she shared with him. the officer was like, wow, like this has just gotten out of hand. So apparently, from what I understand, he said they were gonna give us a time-stamped letter in the next few days, because apparently it's gonna be sent to all local law enforcement offices, that this social media drama, it has everything to do with content and views, and people are just trying to monetize, and that way they don't get in the middle of it, arresting people unless there's a threat. Then they can do something about it. It's worse when a husband speaks terribly bad about his wife. But Tina, like, that's freaking crazy. The officer listened to it. He was in disbelief. He couldn't believe it. It's just crazy to, the extent of the hate amongst women. Especially women. We're all supposed to be protecting each other and, encouraging each other, and all we're doing here on these platforms is tearing each other down. Like, if you stop and think about it, that lady that says that she has copper running through her veins because they don't know where the blood is going through. She hates Velda because Velda didn't give her money. Why? Like, why do we have to give anyone money? I feel if someone gives money, it's because they want, out of the kindness of their heart, and not because you're forced to give anyone any money. A lot of people from Jaime's platform left his platform because Connie, and here we go again, and people say Velda's just jealous of Connie. No, I'm not jealous of Connie. What does Connie have that I don't have? And I'm gonna talk about my husband and I love each other. We have children together. We actually got married. We're paying our home. Yes, I owe a mortgage on my home. I do owe it. I have the money to go pay it off already, but where am I gonna pay it off? Like, the money's there. If I die tomorrow, the money's there. My kids can go and pay off that house. Like, it's theirs. But it's just crazy. I don't want to be hating on anyone. I don't have nothing. I've come to believe that if you don't have anything nice to say about someone, just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Leave it alone. Be quiet and just move on. That's the same thing I tell my kids. If y'all don't have anything nice to say, just calladitos, dice el dicho, calladitos se ven más bonitos. So just be quiet. But you and your husband are a very happy couple, unlike others. When you two are together, that happiness is very noticeable. Thank you, Tina. And that's because we've actually sat down and had lunch with you, right? So it's crazy. And I understand some people are jealous, but instead of being jealous, what they should do is work on their marriage. Work on that marriage. No matter how much money you have, and if your marriage is unhappy, guess what? You're unhappy. So fix your marriage, and maybe things will get better for you. Maybe I should start giving classes about our marriage, because Ricky and I have been through a lot in life. A lot. And I think we have an awesome marriage. Look at Ricky. Ricky stays here. I go over there to Austin. I go to work. Back home to sleep. Like, I'm good. Like, my life is good. I don't have to worry about, oh, is my husband cheating on me? Oh, Ricky doesn't do social media. He doesn't have YouTube. He doesn't have Facebook. Ricky doesn't have anything. Ricky is just Ricky. So that's what it is. And I heard someone's gonna start a documentary. I want to be a part of that documentary. Are y'all gonna put me as baking soda, or what are y'all gonna put me as? I wanna be a part of the documentary. For 8 years, Jaime harassed my family and I, and put a lot of ugly things about my family, to the point where a lot of these hate pages still talk about my husband, and I've never done anything about it. I just let them talk. Perro que ladra no muerde, so así es. But anyways, ladies, let me get off here at the bank. I'm here at the bank already. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.